the vertical or if something crazy happens. So says it's streaming. Um, Actually, let's just completely switch accounts. Let's go to my personal one and see what it looks like. Papanelli. All right. I got I've got like 3 different streams going. What the what? Cool. People can watch wherever they want to watch. All right. So I gotta update some Minecraft. We reset our server, and I was like, that sounds like the fun thing I want to do. But it's got a bunch of mods. So Jess, how are you liking the YouTube stuff? Like, what do you like about making YouTube content? What do you don't like about it? Where are you at in your head with it? Because I'm like, I don't do it as much as I feel like I should because I'm borderline obsessed with making stuff. But anyway, you look like you're having fun. Like, it's fun stuff. I think you've got a really cool niche little, with the Christian stay-at-home homeschool DIY. Like, we're in that community too, me and Chels, because Christians, she stays at home with the kids, she's homeschooling, we got a baby. Like, we're very much like, hey, I'm making the money and we got to make it stretch. So like DIY anyway, I feel like we're very similar in our lifestyles. And so like, and there's other people out there too that, live this life. All right. Looks like I'm dropping frames. It says, okay, so let's do, turn that off. Yeah. I might have, I don't know if you're here, Jess. I killed the vertical stream because my computer was like, nope, you're failing. Too many streams. So yeah. Hopefully you find me on the regular. Jeremy put the CurseForge code somewhere. There it is. Yeah, let me know if you're still with me, Jess. Sorry. Yeah, there you are. Yeah, my computer was like abort, too many streams, because I had like Twitch going and the vertical, and then I just added like the default normal on YouTube. So I had like 3, and it wasn't having it. It was not having it. I need to check, and delete all those. Whatever. Boom. But yeah, so you said I've got to find a rhythm. Yeah. So like, I don't know. I've got ideas of stuff, and Me and Chelsea have ideas of stuff we want to do together. We got like this podcast idea, and it's like the only thing is like time. Like we have not found like, and I know we've got a 9, 10, over 10-month old. So that makes it super hard. Like just for us to sit at a table together with microphones and talk for an hour about something. Like that is so hard to set that time and like figure that out because Jack is attached to us, but you know, I can't just like have him. I mean, I don't care if he's like, he can't move. He just sits like he's kind of crawling. And I think once he gets mobile, he can kind of entertain himself, but then he'd be like even harder to keep track of. So, like when to film, edit, upload, I have so many ideas, but no time balance. Something always takes away from something else. Yeah. Yep. I get you. And it's like, and my big thing too is I, worked 64 hours this week. I've been wanting to make a dedicated YouTube page about, I haven't quite got the elevator pitch yet, but I want it to be focused on D&D, but also the creative and crafty side of it. I don't know. Anyway, that, and I've got like a spreadsheet, and actual, like I'm organized, and I got like video ideas and like the titles and like thumbnail and stuff. And it's just like, no, I work 64 hours this week. I want to come and sit in front of my computer and play Minecraft with a friend. When I could be, sitting here making content, making the first video and making that YouTube page, and I really should. But sometimes I just don't. I just want to relax. And dang it, that new Pokemon game came out, and me and the kids, the girls, Jack doesn't play video games yet, but me and the girls have been eating it up, and it's been so much fun. So I came home and like played that for 4 hours last night. Stayed up way too late. Time management, but also like, yeah, that would be awesome. So the thing me and Chelsea want to do, here we go. This is kind of, let me see, is it? No, oh, that's the two beards. I got so many different scenes. Whoa, explosion. Oh, the Legends ZA. You guys have that? So good. It's so fun. But it's just spiritual. And we want to sit and talk for an hour about life. Different topics, obviously, because, 15 years of marriage, you have a lot of marriage experience. You have a lot of life experience. Chelsea's lost all of her family. Like, she had a mother, a father, and a stepfather, and they have all died within the past, 6 years. So, that's it. Like, we got my mom, and hopefully she kicks around for a long time. But, we're no stranger to loss. Raising kids, homeschooling kids. We both were teachers at a private school. We've owned our own business. We did that for 7 years, wedding photography. And I feel like as Christians, but more also just people, I feel like we go through stuff. It makes us better, but I feel like I'm not doing a very good job explaining this, but when especially as Christians, when we go through something that's really hard, and we often ask, why did I have to go through this? Like, why did Chelsea have to lose both of her parents to cancer within a few weeks of each other? And then in hindsight, we've had discussions like, how many people in your life have you been able to comfort, minister, just have a conversation and relate, be like, no, like, I get it. Like, it's hard to like comfort someone and connect with someone if you've never gone through what they've gone through. And so when we go through hardships, we now have a new tool to like equip us to connect with somebody. Like, no, I know what it's like to lose my mom to horrible, horrible cancer. Like, let's talk about it. And so when we go through stuff, I feel like we have a responsibility to talk about it. And that's kind of where the podcast idea came from. Like, we've been through a lot. Let's talk about it, because I know we're not the only ones out here losing parents, homeschooling kids, raising hormonal teenager daughters, and running businesses and homeschooling kids and breastfeeding 24/7, my poor wife. But also, um, I used to be a youth pastor. We've been on church staff, and like, we were kind of jaded for a while after we left that. Like, it was really hard for us to get back into church. Um, and something that was told to us was like, oh, what you're going through, it's just spiritual. You just need to pray about it. And like, that is Christian, sure, but like, I don't know, it's kind of a joke on Christian culture as well. It's like, listen, yeah, we need to pray about it. Yes, everything is spiritual. I believe that, but we're also called to do. And like, just telling someone, oh, it's just spiritual, we need to pray about it. No, like, anyway, in the rant, that's our podcast. Call it a podcast. Call it me and Chelsea sitting in front of a camera for an hour and just talking about different things. And yeah, and I don't know. That's like, that's on the forefront of my creative brain, and I need to, every weekend when I'm off, I'm like, okay, this could be the first recording. Like, we could sit here and do this. Anyway, so maybe this weekend. I'm off tomorrow and I'm off Monday. Who knows? Nice logo. Yeah. I don't know why. Let me see. Let me pull up a better, because that was like sideways or something. I was. It's just right back. Two beers logo dungeon. Here we go. Anyway, that's one of them. We got a couple of different variations. But yeah, I think there's a lot of potential there to have like really good, meaningful conversations about life, because we're out here all trying to do the same thing. And unless there's like community and people talking about their struggles and how much stuff hurts, but it's going to be okay. And I think, to get super spiritual with you, like, that is the whole message of Jesus. Like, Jesus, like, hey, I came to earth. I had every temptation, every struggle. Like, I've been there and I've done it, and I know how hard it is. He wept, he got angry, he had to deal with hurt. And it's just like, we have a God, we have a Jesus that can relate, because he's gone through that stuff. And I think we have the same responsibility. Like, hey, I've gone through this. I've had this struggle. You've had this different struggle, but like, we can talk about it and relate. Anyway, sometimes, girl, tell me. Sometimes we thrive and sometimes we survive. You are not wrong. Right now, the Nelsons are in we're not like full survival mode. Chelsea maybe more so. Like, I really enjoy my job. So whenever I have a 64-hour work week, I'm just like, that's going to be a fat check. I got all that overtime. I get like unlimited overtime. Basically, I work as much as I need to work. I could be out there forever. And then I drove to Cottondale, which is 42 miles, 30, 40, something like that. Anyway, I get mileage So I've been getting like racking up mileage this week. I love my job. It's a good paying job. And I believe, dang, is this like the first episode of the podcast? I don't know what I'm doing here. Anyway, I believe that as a man, call me traditional, call me whatever you want to call me. I think it's biblical. I think it's spiritual. I have a role as a man to provide and work hard for my family. I believe, and I'm not trying to force this on anybody else, that Chelsea is smart. She's got a college degree. I do not. She can out-talk, outthink, outdo me in pretty much every single thing she does. She's brilliant. Okay. She could do anything she'd want. Period. I have no doubt in that. But I think, label me what you want to label me, spiritually, I think we're built for this type of family. Chelsea being at home, raising the kids, instilling our beliefs and the way that we see the world and our morals and our beliefs of Jesus and everything. Like, there is no better or more important work, period. So if I have a job that allows me to work and pay the bills so we can have this lifestyle, I'm happy. This week, family didn't see much of me, but that's okay. I got the weekend, and the next week's going to be a lot better. I'm not traveling. I'll be in town. It'll be normal, blah, blah, blah. What's up, Duarte? Oh, yes. Listen, it's been slow, but I've been teaching myself. I'm going to say teaching myself. Listen, my kids are so musical, especially Nona May. Like, she can play guitar. She can play the piano like a beast. She can sing. She's like leading the youth praise band on Wednesdays. I don't know where she gets it from because it ain't me. I can't carry it. I can't sing worth the flip. But I've always wanted to play and learn guitar, and I got myself one. I love it. And it's slow. I'm slow at learning, but I get out here and I just strum at it, and I strum chords, and I look up stuff on YouTube, and I have the best time, and I probably won't ever be great, but it's just like, it's something fun to do that doesn't involve all these screens, and it's a good outlet. And I recently got, let's see if I can, this is a Fender amp for it. I think it's a Mustang or something. I forget what it's called, but it's got like a bajillion presets, so I don't have to have like a pedal to get distortion and all these different sounds and stuff. It's really perfect size just to sit out here in the shed and pluck away at it. But I told Jess that we need to come, and when you get done building your stuff, come help me build mine. Yeah, you and Cody have been together for 2 decades. You've been through some stuff. And that's just, we're going to go through stuff until we're done with this life. Like, we're going to be in heaven and it's going to be no more stuff. But while we're in here, we're supposed to go through stuff together. We believe in more traditional biblical roles designed by God. It's designed by Him for a reason to benefit us spiritually. I agree. Like, I don't know. I got friends who are public school teachers. Me and Chelsea taught. It was private school, but I mean, it's still school. And I don't know. I just know what it's like going to a public school growing up. I don't think this is the way God made us to function in society. And, I'm one of those people. If I can get a whole bunch of people live on a big old chunk of land and grow vegetables and I'd be all for it. Like, my brain is so burnt out on, the way life is structured. And I know that sounds vague, but like, I don't know. I don't want to buy my food I want to grow it. Like, I want to get up and work for what I'm eating, not working to make somebody else a lot of money and then make a little bit to go buy my food. I don't know. I'm getting really hippie here. Hippie community. Hmm. It's awesome, man. I've been trying to teach myself for like 25 years. Dude Fender Mustang, very sweet. Let's see if our leaks are not in all the storms. That's the test of how well built something is. Yeah. Yeah, we got to split. I'm really kind of not allowing myself to be upset about it, but we're converting the garage to a bedroom for Jack. And it's big. It's a two-car garage. So like it's going to be probably the biggest room in the house, and when the girls move out, it'll become like a family room or something. I don't know. Probably become Chelsea's just I have this giant shed, like it's huge, just for my half of it's like my office. The other half is just like a table and TV and board games and all sorts of stuff. But it's like my place to come out here and being creative. And if Chelsea wants to like convert that to just like the best place to do art and have fun, like whatever. It's the man. I agree 100%. Like, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. This is not what I expected to be talking about tonight when I got on. Okay. I understand. They Yeah, and I got home and I told the girls like, no, y'all keep playing because they they knew when I got home I was gonna want to play Pokemon, the new one, and they were pumped when I was like, no, you're good. I'm gonna go out in the shed. Y'all have fun. I'll play it tomorrow. And of course they're like leagues ahead of me. Don't start him in a big room. Listen, he right now doesn't need a room because he has a crib and it's attached, zip tied to the side of our bed. Sorry, Minecraft just opened up. Anyway, and so that's all he needs. He just sleeps, and then he's gotten to where he can just roll over a couple times. Chelsea can feed him, and then he just kind of flops back over. All right, I need the IP for this server. Boom, copy. Oops, Minecraft, come back. Add server. Done. Yee. Yeah, so Jack, who dat? Okay. I didn't either. Okay, thank you, baby. Yeah, so Chels tried, she wasn't successful in breastfeeding the girls. The first one, the pregnancy was not good, or sorry, the delivery was not good. Her milk had issue coming in, blah, blah, blah. So it didn't work out. We are actually back and forth in the hospital a couple times. Second one, Eden, uh, just that's when we were like really into our business, and um, we like that was it. Like we both didn't have jobs that we went to. Like this is all we did. And she's more the people person. She was going and going and doing a lot, and so there's a window there that I was home with the kids a whole lot while she was out meeting with clients and doing things, and so just time did not allow. Now this is like full like this child has not had a drop of formula except for like the week he was born. He had to go in the NICU. He was the biggest baby in the NICU. He was not early. He just had like a little fluid in his lungs from the C-section. Anyway, he had a little bit there, but since he's came home, it's been 100% breast milk, and the boy is huge. Like, and not fat. He's just like, I mean, he looks like he could just run at you and tackle you. He's 10 months old, but wearing like 2T clothes. He's just long. I mean, I'm tall. I'm 6'2". Black Market Dairy Farm. Listen, my mom and her boyfriend, husband, whatever, they have chickens, and every time they visit, which is pretty often, once or twice a month, they bring us like 2 or 3 dozen eggs. Like, I've not had to buy eggs in a long time. Telling you, it's the way we're supposed to live. Oh my gosh, Dwar, the comment about the Sky and the EVs in 24 hours, that's so funny. But yeah, so he's just long. And he's I won't say thick, whatever. He's just like just boy. Just a boy. Like, and this is our first boy, so this is like, I don't know. He's yeah. All right, let me see here. Do this. Tell you what. Game time? Try this. Oh hey, it just automatically came up. So this one? No. Oh no, I actually have Minecraft. Well, look at there. But I got too much noise in my ears. Let's turn that off. And then audio. Boom. All right, let's see here. Joining the world. Apparently we're like right at a video settings. Let's just turn that off because done. And then 3. Yeah, that's better. Done. Back to game. Oh, right. It's been a hot second. Oh, hey, there is a Illager Tower like right here. All right. Man. Is the small tube TV in the back functional or just for decoration? It is functional, and I bought a cord. Let me see if I can show you. Over. So I found this cord that has the auxiliary there, but on this side it's got an HDMI. So I'm trying to. Oh, and also, I haven't tested it. He said it worked, but I just bought a VCR for like $2 at a yard sale. So I figured I could put like an old cartoons or something, like find a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles VHS or something, and just have it playing in the background when I'm like streaming or doing stuff or whatever, just for funsies. Yeah, this is like my eclectic junk stuff. I just find weird stuff. Attached. There we go. Sorry, my butt's all hanging out. Um, like I kind of sit in front of this cubby, but I don't know. I just collect weird crap. Like here's this giant frog, and he's just so cool. And I don't know why, but I needed him. And then down here, I don't know if you saw, I got a whole bunch of plushies on the floor. They're usually on this bottom shelf, but when Jack comes in here, HDMI to RG, yeah, I got it at our bin store here, where it's like where I get everything. Honestly, it's like returns and lost mail and stuff like that. But Jack comes in here and plays on the carpet because I got a rug over here, and just like plays with all the plushies and stuff. So I've got like the original starter Pikachu, a beholder, anyway, a whole bunch of stuff. And then I wonder if I could turn this thing. Yeah, so over here I just got like a chair. I had a friend who made this lamp. It's like a fire hydrant thing. It's pigging. And then I got my bookshelf that's got like all of our camera equipment and stuff, so I can just always have things charged and ready to go. I wonder if I can keep it going. Hold up. Kind of hard to see, but we got a dining table in here, and I got some bookshelves. Anyway, this is like where all the board games and the D&D stuff is. Yeah, it's a fun place. Just can't see it, but behind the spinny wheel, there's a TV mounted on the wall too. So we'll throw up like anime or something, and come out here and play board games. I've had some D&D. Want more D&D out here. Oh, I gotta fix this now. Oh, I'm zoomed in. Here. That'd be good for right now. Mm. JPW. All right. This has been fun. I think I'm gonna hop on here on Minecraft, play Minecraft with some friends, chillax for maybe a couple hours, and then this side here, if this is what you're talking about, yes, that's what I'm going for. Like, I just want eclectic junk everywhere. Um, so that is the theme. Just a whole bunch of oddities. Um, doo-doo-doo. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that. It's a fun little surprise stream. I just really wanted to try out the vertical, which seemed to work. So last Wednesday, when Trey and I did Two Beards and we did our D&D show, YouTube was acting up, and I was doing it right. YouTube was having the issue. So now I know how to do the vertical for next week, and we'll see how that goes. But I'm gonna get off here, get this light out of my eyes, ring light, and I don't know, just chill out for a little bit. But thank you guys so much, Jessica, for hanging out with me. Wish we lived closer. I think we'd enjoy each other's company. But Cody, if you're in chat, we need to talk some more about the fidelity stuff and the anyway, what you do, basically what we talked about before. I've been thinking, rolling around in my head some ideas. But we'll make that happen. You've got my number. We can text